You have to have a matchup against Corey Kispert to beat Gonzaga. They do. Jaime Jaquez is a great matchup for Corey Kispert. You got to have a matchup for Jalen Suggs. Keep him out of the lane. Let me tell you something. Tiger Campbell is aptly named because that dude backs down to absolutely no one. And then you've got to have someone who can step up and make big shots, and that's Johnny Juzang. So they have a shot. I'm not saying it'll happen, but I didn't think it would happen against Michigan, Stephen A.
You know, I'm not sure I'm sold. I mean, you know, you are a basketball analyst extraordinaire. I love you dearly, but I'm not sure I'm sold on you. I think the combination of the pandemic combined with all that they had to endure to go through this season, I think your heart's a little soft for a few teams, and I think you're giving everybody a chance. And to me, they don't have no damn chance, okay? UCLA should have lost. If Wagner showed up last night, not only did he shoot 1 for 10, coach, but I mean wide open, top of the key, out of a timeout. I mean straight butter. If you make it, you win the damn game. He didn't even hit the rim, okay? And then he obviously missed the last shot as well. Just straight panic as far as I'm concerned. So I think Michigan should have won this game, even though, again, they did get held to 49 points. I was very sad to see, especially with my man Jay Rose in attendance watching his boy Juwan Howard do his thing. I thought that obviously UCLA is impressive. Nick Kronika coach. I respect the man. But Gonzaga seems to be a bit special. I think Baylor's the only team that's got a shot to beat them. Nobody else has a shot. I'm willing to say that. Because of Suggs and Kispert, nobody has a shot, coach. Are you saying somebody really, really has a shot?
Here's the deal, Steve. I said they had a chance. I didn't say they were going to beat Gonzaga. The team that, you're right, the team that has the best shot is Baylor. And I'll tell you why they have the best shot. The Baylor backcourt's a joke.
I agree with that.
They've played 4 games in the tournament. They've had 3 different leading scorers. And none of those leading scorers are their 2 All-Americans, Butler and Mitchell. Think about that. They score 83% of their points on the perimeter. Oh, by the way, they also do it on the defensive end. They have the ability to turn you over, pressure you. I mean, they force a turnover 1/4 of their possessions. So when you look at Baylor, the ability to defend the basketball, the ability to put pressure on the Gonzaga defense, which, by the way, the Gonzaga defense, the most underrated defense left in the Final Four. They are playing at a high level defensively.
Well, what does that say?
Here's my concern. Here's my concern, though. Give me one concern. To beat Gonzaga, you've got to go Kispert at the 4, and Vital's a good defender. I'm not sure if he's chasing Kispert around, whether he's playing without the ball, those trail threes. And then you got to deal with Drew Timme. They score 50 points a game in the paint. The dude is like, got the best footwork I've ever seen, like Barishnikov or one of those dudes. I don't even know famous dancers, but he's got great footwork. All right?
Ever.
Yeah, ever. So, like, when I look at guarding him, that's a tough matchup.
Stop. I'm going history with you. You've been around a long time. Used to coach at Virginia Tech as well. Let me tell you something, coach. Best footwork ever. You ever heard of Akeem the Dream Olajuwon? You ever heard of Patrick Ewing? You ever heard of Patrick Ewing? How about Ronnie Cycli? You ever heard of that name? Okay, what about Shaquille O'Neal? What do you mean the best foot? What about Tim Duncan? Coach, come on, man. Come on. The best
Wait a second,
ever. Come on, coach.
Stephen A.
Stop it.
Stephen A. First of all, the dude's got incredible. He's got incredible footwork. And here's the deal. You brought up a pretty good point here. Because we're playing in 2 different eras. We're playing in a one-and-done era now.
Okay.
Back in the day, like, hey, this Gonzaga team, tremendous. Historic offensively. Patrick Ewing wouldn't let him score 50 points in the paint. Wouldn't happen. Jay Will's Duke teams, I'm not sure with Jay Will and Boozer and Dunleavy.
It wouldn't happen.
I'm not sure they would dominate them. But in the era of basketball we're playing right now, in the era of basketball play, with the people that they're playing against, let me tell you something, this team is really, really special. And yeah, Timme, his footwork, come on, don't give me Ronnie Cycli now.
No.
Ronnie Cycli overwhelmed you with his athleticism. Well, here's what Timme did yesterday. Here's what Timme did.
I'm not putting Ronnie Cycli in there. I'm just saying that's how pathetic your argument was about his being the best footwork ever. That's what I'm trying to get.
How good is Evan Mobley? How good is Evan Mobley? Evan Mobley's going to be the 2nd or 3rd pick in the NBA draft.
He's good.
He absolutely tortured the man.
I like him.
He tortured the man. I mean, it was like he should. I don't know what. I don't know what Evan Mobley did to pour the true Timme.
Coach, we running out of time. I got something to ask you. I'm not going to let you get off the segment without asking you this question, Coach. Looking at this Gonzaga team, No bubble play, okay? When we take into account, hell, coach, I'll go Anthony Davis in Kentucky. All right, I'll go UNLV in the Running Rebels.
Woo.
I'll go Duke with Leitner in the crew. I'll go all these with Gonzaga. This Gonzaga team, how would it be against those boys? How would it be, coach?
The UNLV team is the reason I'm doing this, because they beat me about 200 points, Larry Johnson and that crew.
Yeah, I remember.
Anthony Davis and that Kentucky team that won a national championship, they were just different. They were just different. They had four NBA players across the board. But let's not undervalue the players on this Gonzaga team. Seriously, you've got Kisper's going to be a first-round draft choice. Suggs should be the number one pick in the draft. Timmy's going to be a first-round draft choice. I think Ayayi is going to be a second-round. They're going to have 4 NBA players on this team. The problem is, when I look at them, I don't think they'd be undefeated if they were in the Big 12 or the Big 10, because of the cumulative effect of playing in one of those conferences. But you cannot deny the manner in which they play, the flow in which they play. They get a shot up every 14 seconds. They shoot 64% from the 2. Those are historic numbers no matter what. But I do think a lot of them is their competition in terms of national competition in the tournament isn't what it's been in the past. Some has to do with the virus. Some has to do with so many kids leave to go early to the NBA. But, hey, I'm enjoying watching them play.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.